Hello, everyone. Today we are going to tell you about 10 creepy things found in the deep web. Let's begin. Number 10. Gruesome photos. A lot of people try their luck and get into trouble by sharing their personal information online. Every day, people post their personal information on social media. This could be your phone number, address, pictures of your family, or even passwords. Sometimes it is done intentionally, and sometimes it is shared accidentally. But the worst part is, once this information gets leaked, you can never know where it would appear next. There was a time when Facebook was having lots of problems with people's personal information getting leaked from their platform, and guess what? The culprits were hackers. They managed to gather millions of user information, and then they sold that data to the highest bidder. Now just imagine how scary it must have been for those people when they started receiving spam calls from unknown numbers. They didn't know who did this and how did this happen. This is just one example, and there are many more like that. And guess where all this information is sold? You got it right. It's the dark web. People use deep web for different purposes, but most of them are illegal. The good thing is this information is not used for anything big. Otherwise, it could be a disaster. Now, if you're thinking what to do about this, then don't worry because there is an organization working on it. It's called Delete Me, and they will delete all your personal information from the internet. Isn't that amazing? No, 9. Stolen credit cards. In 2014, 160 million credit card records were stolen from the biggest retail chain in America. The name of the chain was not revealed, but it is obvious that such a big company has millions of customers, so you can imagine how many people were affected. And the scary part is, most of these people didn't even know that their cards had been compromised. The cyber criminals used a 0-day vulnerability to steal data, and they kept doing it for 2 months straight. This means that the security team failed to detect the hack until it was too late. Such kind of incidents happen every year, and people lose thousands of dollars because of it. There was another incident in 2017 when 143 million Americans were affected by credit card theft. Their personal information, including names, addresses, and social security numbers, were also taken. It's sad that people don't even get to know about it until something goes wrong. This is why you should keep checking your bank account and credit reports on a regular basis. You should also report any suspicious activity to the police as soon as possible. Number 8. Identity theft. When people talk about deep web, they mean illegal things. But the truth is, most of the activities on deep web are not illegal. It's just the hidden part of the internet that is not indexed by search engines like Google. But if you have specific software, you can access deep web. Around 96% of the internet is deep web. There are millions of things on deep web that cannot be accessed through search engine, and people use it for all kinds of stuff. But since it is not monitored by anyone, it becomes a playground for criminals. Cyber criminals steal identity of people and use it for malicious purposes. They take personal information like name, address, social security number, and passwords and sell it on dark web. After that, it's up to the buyer what they want to do with the information. If you think your information has been stolen, you should contact the authorities and change your passwords immediately. Number 7. Drugs market. Many people use dark web for buying drugs, and you won't believe us. Well, let's tell you what happened to a man in London. He ordered some drugs worth $200 and he paid via Bitcoin. After he received the drugs, he tried them, and he ended up in the hospital. Later, he said that he thought the drugs were safe, but it turned out to be a scam. It happens a lot, and people don't even realize until it's too late. Most of the drugs sold on darknet are fake, and sometimes they contain other harmful substances. Even if you're buying from a trusted source, there is no guarantee that the product is safe. Another problem with dark web is that you cannot return the product if you do unlike it or if it is not what you expected. On Amazon, you can easily return the product and get your money back, but you cannot do that on dark web. So be careful before making any purchase. No, 6 weapons. It's sad to say, but weapons are also sold on dark web. We hope that someday this will stop, but until then, we have to be careful. People buy weapons for different reasons. Some of them want to hurt others, while some want to protect themselves. Whatever the reason may be, you should think twice before making the purchase. Getting a weapon from a local store is easy, but it comes with background check. On dark web, anyone can sell anything without any verification. So there's no guarantee that the weapon is real or not. If it's fake, then it's dangerous because the seller may have used it to target other buyers. The best way to avoid any risk is to stay away from weapons on dark web. No, 5. Counterfeit products. We all love to shop online, and most of us look for discounts. If you see a Gucci bag for $50, you may think it's a great deal. But it's better to stay away from such deals because there is a high chance that the product is fake. There are millions of counterfeit products on dark web that are being sold as original ones. If you don't know where to shop from, you may end up buying a fake product. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between original and duplicate products. In that case, it's better to buy from a trusted source. Also, we suggest you not to buy expensive products from dark web. Number 4. Illegal images. We all know that child abuse is a serious crime, and it should be reported as soon as possible. Fortunately, it is happening more often than we know, and most of the time it is recorded on camera. These images are not only illegal, but they are also traumatizing. If you see those images, you may suffer from nightmares and anxiety. There are organizations working on taking down such images from dark web, but they need our help. If you see any illegal image on dark web, you should report it to the authorities. They will investigate the matter and take action against the person. This is how we can protect children from abuse. 3. Ransomware. In 2017, WannaCry ransomware infected more than 200,000 computers in 150 countries. It blocked users from accessing their files unless they pay the ransom. It spread so quickly that even governments couldn't stop it. The worst part is the victims could not do anything to retrieve their data. Either had to pay the ransom or they lost their data forever. It's sad that there are people who pay ransom, but there is no guarantee that they will get their data back. The best thing to do is to back up your important files on cloud so that you can restore them easily. You can also use encryption software to keep your data safe. This way you won't lose anything if the device gets corrupted. 2. Viruses and spyware. Dark web is full of viruses and spyware. If you download something from a suspicious website, your device may get infected. Even if you're careful, you may end up downloading a file with a virus. The moment you open the file, the virus starts replicating itself. It can spy on you and steal your personal information. The worst part is it can do all this without letting you know. So how can you protect yourself from such attacks? Well, the answer is simple. Don't download anything from a suspicious website. Also, keep your antivirus updated and run it regularly. 1. Stolen emails and passwords. Imagine you're trying to log into your account, but you forgot the password. You click on the Forgot Password option and enter your email ID. Then a verification code is sent to your email address. You enter the code, and as soon as you press enter, someone else logs into your account. That someone is sitting thousands of miles away from you, and you don't even know who that person is? This is how most accounts get compromised. Hackers steal emails and passwords, and then they try to log into the account. If they can't log in, they send verification code to the email address, and then they get access to the account. It happens a lot, and most of the time, people don't even get to know. The best way to protect yourself is to enable two-factor authentication. This way, you will get a notification on your phone whenever someone tries to log into your account. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed our video, then please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay safe.